Associated provides early care and education for kids between the ages of 0 and 6. The people who are part of the Associated Early Care and Education organization, the teachers, the counselors, all those people are passionate about what they do.
The Associated has a mission to really prepare every child and nurture every child into, a mode that they'll be able to learn better, and to help families so that, they can get the best education for their children, the best start.
Associated has meant quality child care for my children, a safe place where they will learn, and I just don't have to worry about them when I'm at work, and that makes me happy.
My mother didn't have very many options. So by enrolling me in Associated's programming, it took one worry off my mother, but then the leadership of the daycare center saw something in my mother, and they offered her an opportunity to become a receptionist. And at that time, she was able to study, and she was able to do something productive, and she became a community leader. She eventually graduated from college, from university, and she instilled, a strong work ethic in both my sister and myself.
We offer mental health services, which comes in the form of play therapy with children who need it. We also focus on quality improvement in the classroom, at the child level, at the classroom level, and at the program level. We also focus on a significant amount of technical assistance for teachers in their professional development. And finally, there's a nutrition component where we provide kids with 85% of their daily nutritional value.
The first time that I visited a center, I realized that Associated was doing what I had hoped to accomplish from the first time I saw my own child, which is provide the best possible care to children at all economic levels in society.
I wish everyone had the opportunity to go to visit one of the classrooms, because once you go in, you know that there's just an atmosphere of being taken care of and yet learning at the same time.
What makes Associated different from many of the other early care education programs out there is our obsession with quality improvement. What we do well today is not enough for us tomorrow, because our job isn't complete until the trajectory of the lives of our kids, of all 100% of our kids, have been changed, and that they're ready for success when they get to kindergarten. Another way in which Associated is unique is our focus on the whole family, a recognition that children come with their parents. And that means for children to be successful, their parents need to be successful. We focus on parents and support them as their child's first and most important educator. We support them as head of household, and we help them develop the skills to be their child's first and primary advocate. No matter how much we care and love those kids, we will never care for them as much as their parents, and we will never be as effective an advocate as their parents can be. We provide them with the resources to do that well.
Well, the current JP Center is really substandard in terms of the delivery of services to these kids. You go down into the basement, into the school, and you see exposed pipes everywhere in the ceilings. It's dark, there are not many windows, and it's just old. It's really time to start new and really get a fresh start, have a new facility that we can then provide a broader set of services to the families and to the kids in that Bromley Heath development. The opportunity is phenomenal there, and Associated is so poised to be able to be the one to deliver these services to the kids.
We support our kids in so many ways, and yet we have a certain population of our children in a basement area. And to be able to open up that space and give opportunities for those kids to be in a much more beautiful physical environment, to have space for the parents to come and work with our teachers and with our social workers, it will make a world of difference to those children.
You've got, competent people who can deliver spectacular programs, and you have clients, people who have real needs. I mean, you can go see those needs, you can feel those needs. They know that they have that responsibility to enrich the lives of kids, but they know they can't do it all. And only by coming together, can we create that village to support a child.
People should care about Associated, and people should invest in Associated, because they are a key provider of early childhood development programs in Boston, but they also have a mindset that they cannot do it all themselves. They have a sense of collaboration and a real sensitivity to what it takes to be a good partner. Any organization that can look outside of its own four walls and link with other credible, excellent organizations, which will be the case between Associated and Family Service, are worth investing in.
In order for Associated Early Care and Education to continue to do the good work they do, they continue to need additional resources in order to make that happen. They have the history, they have the credibility, they have the knowledge, and what we want to see is that they're able to do more. The more resources, the more we can provide in terms of support, the more they can do.
Martha Elliott is the Health Center of Children's Hospital Boston, and we have offered health services and comprehensive services to the Jamaica Plain community for many years. In fact, we celebrated our 40th anniversary a couple of years ago, and we're really excited about being able to partner with Associated.
Every single dollar that goes into early care and education lifts the capability of a child to be more successful to school, to go on to higher education, and the more individuals in a community that are operating at a higher level, it's more income to the community, it's more services that can be provided, it's more tax revenues, it's higher paying jobs, it's all of those things that are a huge payback to the community, to the state, to the nation, etc.
I keep thinking of that line from A Tale of Two Cities where he says, "Far better thing I do now than I have ever done." And I don't know in my lifetime that I'll have an opportunity to do something more important than build this facility for this organization.
Associated needs the help so that they're able to bring the quality of their teaching, the quality of the caring they provide, and the quality of their programs into a quality facility that's able to bring all these things together in a perfect package.
Associated is funded by the government, by the United Way, by private funding, and some help from the parents who pay out on a sliding scale. But all of it is never enough to do all we'd like to do.
It is so much about the kids, the extent to which we can provide the kind of quality learning environment and the nurturing care that the teachers and the professionals provide at these different centers and in the family daycare centers, the extent to which we can provide that to more children who are in need in the city of Boston, it's an incredible cause. And now is the time to do it.
We're doing some things for very small children at this point, and it may seem that we're very far off from a payback, but we're not. Because these are the children who will be able to go to school and finish high school, who will be able to go on to college and become productive citizens. All the studies show that kids who don't have this kind of support when they're children really are much more likely to end up in prison, are much more likely to drop out of high school. So we're really talking about an investment in our future.
Now is the time to invest in these children's future. We cannot wait for an ideal set of circumstances because they never arrive. The first 5 years of life is the most important in a human being's social, emotional, and cognitive development. Because we care, we need to invest in their future now.